back to the Venus Show, and let's get into it. And I just want to talk about some things like with y'all, because cause I don't know if I'm been feeling the same way or anybody else feel like this with me, but I just feel like dating older people is like not for me. Like I really just want everybody else's opinion on this because it's like you be wanting them because they be like all stable and they have everything, the glitz and the glam and everything, and you just feel like you comfortable with them or whatever. But I really feel like when people that's not the same age and they be together, um, that it's just two different generations. Like they think differently. Some things the younger person might do, I be feeling like they think is goofy. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but it's so crazy because I work in the strip club and I go to work. I'm always looking for the older men. Kryptonite, like because a lot of my friends like they be with men, older men, and they always most of them 9 times out of 10 like they end up leaving the person. So I just be like, I mean, older men look at you as like, well, me. Let me just say me because, like, in my situations, I be feeling like older men look at me as like a Barbie doll. They always want me to be like dressed up real nice, something tight, something fitted. I could never like go a day without looking not the part. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't like that, but I don't know. I just had a couple things on my mind, so let me pull out my phone so I could go in my notes and get some of these topics because I've been seeing a lot of things all over social media and stuff that I kind of want to talk about. Like, so I feel like people so easy to like get sold. Like influencer or celebrity could just post something and they're sold. Like or like even like their personality, like they're sold on their personality. They don't give them like Doja Cat. Like, you know, like at first everybody was like Doja Cat, Doja Cat, Doja Cat. Everybody loved her. Now it's like Doja Cat is like really weird. Like she be posting weird stuff, and I feel like it's because people easily sold a lot of different things that I just see on the internet. I just be like, dang, that's crazy. Like they just sold on that. Like them, you don't do like people characteristics. You gotta do some research on. Like you just can't buy everything, buy into everything. Like and I feel like that's what's happening. I'm so thankful for the last like 3 days I haven't seen Krishan and Blueface on my timeline because I feel like Krishan was sold by Blueface and Blueface was sold by Krishan. Like I feel like they both like playing the game and she like mimicking him and mirroring him and it's just ridiculous. Don't easily get sold by people, even with dating and relationships and going out and you meeting different people so fast, like just because you know they sold you their personality like within meeting you or whatever. Like stop jumping into relationships. Let the people like fully present themselves, fully present their product or whatever, and then you know y'all can move on. But stop jumping in like 3, 4, 5 months, 6 months, a year of dating for me, tops. I don't know for anybody else, but a year of dating, I feel like that's cool. I've been living in Atlanta or whatever, and I've been dating and stuff. Like currently, I'm not dating right now, but when I was always running into like men that'd be like, oh, okay, like you doing this and you doing that. Like you'll share your accomplishments with them or whatever, and they always be like, what about me? Like, what about me? Like, but look, I got this, I got that. It's like a competition or something. Like they always be like, even like I remember one year I had went Christmas shopping for my kids or whatever, and the guy who I was dating, I was telling him like what I was getting for the kids or whatever, and he just kept on like, what I'm gonna get him? Like, oh, what about me, ass nigga? What I'm gonna get him for Christmas? Like, what we gonna do? And I'm like, my kids, like they come first. But you know, I get it though because a lot of women don't put their kids first, like dealing with me, and like, and that's another subject because that's some growing up stuff too, like me being a little girl or whatever. Look at me chatting. They say Virgos are very chatty. But even with me growing up or whatever, I used to feel like my mother was putting the men first. You know what I mean? I feel like A lot of people do that. So now it has created a what about me ass nigga. I feel like they do it like unconsciously. But you know what? Nah, they do it consciously. Let me say that because I feel like we be giving these men too much credit for having bad past situations when now we're in the future, like you're all grown up now, it's mental health classes that you could go to. Like, so if you did go through stuff in the past that's like affecting your future right now, there's classes for that. So I don't give nobody no pass. Like that be talking about their past and saying that it's affecting their future, their trauma and stuff. Like, no, work through that. Talk to somebody. Like, talk to God. You know, I don't know what religion you is, but or whatever. Talk to somebody. Like, it's plenty mental health places and plenty mental health classes. You know, like people not taking that seriously. And like I said, we creating what about me as niggas as a generation, as a whole. So another thing, you know, everybody know about me is I am a dancer. I've been dancing for a long time or whatever. I'm not gonna go into details about how I got started. I be hate hearing those sad stripper stories. Mine ain't sad, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, like I just really wanted some money. Like I had kids a little early or whatever, and I really want to get to the paper. Like, you know what I'm saying? I used to like go in stores and stuff and run out and stealing shoes. I remember one time I went in or whatever, got all my kids some stuff, and I just like took off running with the clumpy things on and everything. Like I was just like, this is crazy, but but yeah, I was like, okay, I wanted some money, but you know, for the people out there, the women out there that want to start dancing, you know, I'd rather tell y'all the fundamentals and the good parts of dancing and the bad parts of dancing so y'all can make y'all executive decision. But I'd rather give y'all some type of leeway to know what y'all are getting yourself into instead of just saying don't dance and then you just go dance anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when your mother was like, don't date that boy or don't date that girl, and you just go date them anyway, and now you pregnant, and now you okay. I just went down a rabbit hole. My bad, but so I feel like for strippers or whatever, first starting off dancing, like these is my top 5 things. Okay, so, number one, you need to know how to keep your hygiene like straight. Okay, keep your hygiene together. Make sure your hygiene is on point, like nothing more than less. Period. Number two, always create a fantasy when you're dancing. If you have to go do pole dancing classes or you have to go do some type of romantic dancing classes before you actually get on the floor and start dancing, then by all means, please go do that. Okay, because no. Thirdly, I would recommend like you getting all dialed up because like you want to be like a fantasy. You don't want to be the girl that they could see at the grocery store. Just somebody who they feel like they could never ever have gotten, but they gotten a chance to get close to. You know what I mean? So that's number 3. Number 4, always keep your hair done. What? I guess that go with hygiene. So we're gonna put keeping your hair done, keeping your nails and your feet done with hygiene. So number 4, I would say etiquette. Like learn how to be nice. You have to be like sort of an actor, I would say. You know, make it fun for them so they come back and see you, girl. Okay, number 5. You have to know how to keep up a conversation because, like, the first step, like, when you're. I'm sorry about my alarm. That's my alarm keep on beeping and stuff, y'all. Okay, like, that's just how it's gonna be. Tune it out. Communication is key. Initially, you got 7 seconds. Me, I went to marketing school. Well, I took a marketing class because I was trying to be like, a social media marketer, like for big companies and stuff like that. But so they say you have 7 seconds in the beginning phases of getting somebody's attention. So like you initially walk up to a guy or whatever, and you have to be on the ball with your conversation. I always tell a joke. Y'all can steal my stuff if y'all want to, whatever. But depending on who it is, who I'm talking to, I always like tell a joke or I compliment them on something that they have on or what I smell or whatever, because a lot of them be coming in with nice cologne or whatever. So I compliment them on that. So those are the 5 top things that I feel like, Number 6, just for safety. We just gonna say number 6, just for safety. Always, always, always have your location on for somebody in your family to know where you at all times. Okay, period. Somebody gotta know that you're dancing. I know that a lot of people don't want people to know that they're dancing, but somebody has to know that you're dancing, okay? Make sure y'all tune in every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and get a full episode, new episode of The Venus Show. And make sure y'all follow us on all social media platforms as The Venus Show, okay? Till next time, you guys. Bye.